So let's go ahead and go back to Grayson, and we'll go ahead and take any questions that you got for her, anything that you're curious to hear about her coaching experience that you didn't get just from the presentation part. Give a moment, because I know you guys like to put questions in the chat sometimes, but you are also welcome to speak out loud. Go for it, Colin.
Yeah, that's a great question. I think a lot of the readings were actually articles. And so that magazine that I posted on the slide, hope I'm saying it right, Kiplinger. But sometimes he would give me specific articles and say, hey, read up on this, or a couple articles. Other times it was, choose something that you're interested in, coming ready to talk about it. So yeah, I didn't read any full books through the experience. But I found the articles to be really helpful. It's something that, it's easy to carry forward because you get a new magazine every month.
I know Money Magazine is only digital now, but if Grayson wants to, she might tell you about how she read it. That's up to her, of course.
Yeah, so Dan actually introduced me, and the name I am blanking on at this very moment. Libby, yeah. It's basically, if you have a library card, you can go on there and access most of, what you would access in your library just digitally. So I didn't actually have to go pick up a copy. I could just, get on the Libby app and read it there. That was really convenient and just a good thing to know about overall. So yeah, I'd recommend checking that out as well.
Any other questions for Grayson?
Yeah, that's a great question. I think part of the reason I was risk averse is because I didn't trust myself to invest my money and not lose it all, because I didn't feel like I had sort of the knowledge base. And yeah, really just kind of goes back to the confidence. So I think once I built up my confidence, I felt like I knew what I was doing a bit more. And I knew that, I kind of ended up following that 3-fund portfolio, and there's a ton of literature on it. It's pretty easy to set up. And so that really helped me feel more comfortable investing, because I was, sort of following a general strategy, still got to tailor it to myself. And I was able to ask questions along the way. I think that was a big thing for me, is I'm someone who just likes to ask a lot of questions. And so, beforehand, I didn't really have anyone to ask those to and to get second opinions. So just to have someone kind of put their, give their thumbs up and say, yes, this is this is a good strategy. This is a good thing to do. I think that helped me feel a lot more comfortable in taking on more risk.
Any other questions for Grayson? Okay, hearing silence and not seeing anything in the chat, we will go ahead and wrap that discussion. And thank you very much, Grayson, for leading that discussion and speaking to us about your experiences. Hope that everyone will, whether you end up working with me or somebody else, hope everyone will see the value of coaching, no matter, I think Grayson said this basically, no matter where you are, whether you think your situation is awesome or lousy or somewhere in between, it is something that really does benefit everybody. Even if you're a millionaire, you're still gonna get a lot of value out of coaching. Even if you're a billionaire, you probably would too. So definitely hope that everyone will consider this in your own lives.